Hey guys, Miss Daniels here, ready to do our weekly writing video. This week we're going to be doing a lot about things that you find in the sky like clouds, stars, the solar system, planets. So our first writing prompt is, what do you see in the clouds? The clouds are definitely something you see up in the sky, so that's what we're going to be writing about today. Just taking a look at our What Good Writers Do checklist. Good writers think, draw, label, write, and then they go back and add details. So we're going to start our writing today by thinking. What do you see in the clouds? I thought about some different things that I've seen in the clouds. I've seen shapes in the clouds. Look, this one looks like a heart. Very cool. I've seen faces in the clouds. If you look, this one kind of looks like a face turned sideways, like there's his nose and his eye, and his mouth would be down here. I've seen animals in the cloud. This one looks like a bunny. And I've also seen buildings in the cloud. This one looks like a house. Now, today, you can go outside and look at the sky. It should be pretty nice this week, so you should be able to see some puffy clouds. If you don't see any shapes in your clouds, or the weather isn't the right way for you to see those shapes, you can always go to Google and search cloud shapes, but I would definitely make sure that your family is with you to make sure that we don't find any inappropriate pictures. All right, back to our Good Writers checklist. We've thought about some things that we saw in the clouds. Now I'm going to draw. All right, so I'm going to draw about a time when I saw a shape in the cloud, and my shape that I saw in the cloud was an animal. It wasn't a bunny, but a dog. So I'm going to go to my writing paper, and I'm going to draw a picture of what I saw in the clouds. So when I was looking up at the clouds, I saw kind of like had a head, and then the nose kind of came around, and see how my lines aren't exactly straight, and then it had like a big cloud right here and kind of around, and then there was like the arms were sticking out this way, and then the body was laid out, and then it had like a big leg in the back, and then it had like a tail sticking out. So that's kind of like the puppy that I saw in the clouds. It doesn't have to look exactly like a puppy because, well, none of the cloud shapes look exactly right. They're not perfect drawings. So I may go over and add a couple other clouds around it. All right, so the next thing that we need to do according to our Good Writers checklist is we've thought, we've drawn, now we need to label. All right, so puppy, puppy, E. That's the sounds that I heard in the word. Remember, your words don't have to be spelled perfectly. We just want to make sure that you're writing down the sounds that you hear. Another word that I could write down was clouds. In my writing prompt, I have the word clouds. C-L-O-U-D-S. So I could write that word. I could copy it. Remember, it's okay to use text that you see in your prompts or around the room to help with your spelling. So I've labeled puppy, clouds. I could also do sky because the clouds are in the sky. Sky. All right. So we've thought, we've drawn, we've labeled, and now it's time for us to write. Okay, I want to think about my sentence. Well, I need to tell what I saw in the clouds. I saw a puppy in the clouds. That's going to have a lot of words. Let's clap it together. I saw a puppy in the clouds. Count. I saw a puppy in the clouds. Ooh, 7 words. All right, so I'm gonna draw 7 lines, and each line needs to be separated by a space. I saw a puppy. Oh, out of room. Now to go to the next line. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the clouds. All right, so let's count and make sure we have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I do. So now I'm going to put my box at the end for my punctuation mark. All right, so I. The first letter in my sentence is going to be I, uppercase I, because in my sentence, the first letter needs to be uppercase. I saw, I saw a puppy. Ooh, I wrote that already up in my labeling, so I can just copy that. P-U-P-E. I saw a puppy in the, both of those are sight words. You guys should be getting good at spelling those by now. In the clouds. Ooh, I wrote that on my labeling because I saw it in my prompt. So I can now spell that word correctly on my line. Clouds. All right. Got this box here to remind me to put a punctuation mark. My sentence isn't a question. My sentence isn't a super excited sentence. It's just a regular old sentence, so I'm gonna put my period there. All right, let's check our Good Writers checklist. We thought, we drew, we labeled, we wrote. Now we're gonna talk about the things that we did put in our sentence. All right, let's look at our writing goals. All right, with our writing goals, did we make our words easy to read? Yes, we used one uppercase and all of the other letters were lowercase. Did we use finger spaces between our words? Yes, we did. We put finger spaces between our lines. Did we start with a capital letter? Yes, we did. Did we end with punctuation? Yes, we did. Did we write the sounds that we heard in the words? Yes, we said the words slowly and wrote the letters that we heard. All right, so now I can go back and tell more, which is also the last step in our Good Writers checklist. I can always go back and add more. So I can add more details to my picture, I can add colors to my picture, or I can add more things, more sentences to my writing. All right, guys, thanks for doing writing with me this week. I can't wait to see what you guys have seen in the clouds. Have a good day.